Well, for more on the U.S. auto industry, let's bring in Bruce Belzowski. He's from the University of Michigan's Transportation Research Institute. He's also the managing director of UMTRI Automotive Futures. Bruce, welcome to the broadcast.
Thank you.
Let's talk about Americans and their interest in buying cars. Are we losing some interest compared to years past in the wake of the ride-sharing services?
I don't see it that being as big of an issue at this stage. We're really looking at this may be, though, it may be a peak in terms of production and sales. The U.S., when they came out of the recession in 2008, many economists were focusing on 2017 as the year in which the peak production and sales would reach. And it looks like that may be the case.
Well, it looks like these self-driving plug-in hybrid electric cars are really the future. Apple and Lucid Motors, along with Tesla, all of them in this space now.
Yeah, we're expecting electric vehicles to come more into their own, probably in the mid-2020s. Probably the autonomous vehicles, probably more. We'll begin to see some of those at the early in the 2020s, but we really probably won't see anything in terms of consumer type of autonomous vehicles until maybe close to the 2030s.
We just saw in our report that this Lincoln Navigator is really all the rage. We've got gasoline prices holding steady at approximately $2.50 a gallon, if I'm not mistaken, the average in the U.S., according to AAA. Why isn't gas mileage still a big factor when buying a car? I mean, it's been lower, but who knows what the future holds?
Well, we've seen gas prices be so low that, and it has happened for a few years now. So it may be that consumers are less concerned about fuel economy than they once were, which is probably kind of forcing or encouraging the movement towards more light trucks than passenger cars.
Bruce, can you speak globally to this? Because I know prices are on the rise at around approximately 4.4%. Is diesel becoming a popular alternative globally?
Did you say diesel?
Yes.
Actually, it's becoming a little less popular because of the Volkswagen scandal in the U.S. It has decreased sales and R&D development of diesels in the U.S. And in Europe, also because of the Volkswagen scandal, they're starting to, you see the companies starting to move away from diesel to start developing all-electric vehicles. This is something that it'll take a number of years to get to that point, but this is where they're starting to head.
Right, so Volkswagen is saying it'll have at least 3 new electric vehicles by 2020, partly due to that agreement with California aimed at settling the diesel emissions violations. Is this going to be a big enough of a comeback?
We'll see. I mean, some of it will have to do with gas prices. Some of it will have to do with infrastructure to support all electric vehicles. That will always be a challenge for anybody who's driving an electric vehicle, is how quickly you can get your car recharged and where you get it recharged.
What about sales going forward? What do you see in the next 5 years or so, Bruce?
I don't know. I think from the U.S. perspective, I think sales may be peaking around 17 or in between 17 and 18 million vehicles. I don't think the U.S. has been in the 18 million range ever. The good news is that manufacturers tend to make money in anything over a 15 million market. One of the things that they're working on right now, though, is they're spending a lot of money in R&D for autonomous and all-electric vehicles, probably more than they've done in the past. So this is one of the issues that have to do with profitability. But in general, I think the companies are doing pretty well.
Well, Bruce Belzowski, thank you so much. It was a pleasure having you with us, joining us live from Ann Arbor. We appreciate it.
You're welcome.